Hi! Oh my goodness, it's been so long since I've recorded a video intentionally with like my microphone and sitting down at my window. I'm so excited actually. I have been wanting to make another video. I just haven't had the drive or inspiration to do anything. Um, I really only was playing Tamagotchi Life for a while, y'all. May was rough. May was rough. June was good. June was good. I had a good time in June. I went camping for the first time, like actual proper camping. I've like camped in my like aunt's backyard. Um, but yeah, I July has gone to a little bit of a slower start, but it's okay. It's okay. We're here now. I am so excited to be able to do this. I forgot that my dad is downstairs. Um, we also have people here doing our AC currently, so there's a lot going on currently, which leads me into what I was going to talk about. Well, actually, kind of. So I had sat here originally to sit down and just like eat my breakfast. I had accidentally sat at my window though my coffee. Well, not really an accident. It was intentional, but I didn't really realize that my coffee was still there when I went to go and lower my window down. I just wasn't paying attention. I was rushed. And that's what you get for, doing things fast sometimes. And that's okay because lesson learned, and I think Spirit had a message in that in itself, which is that sometimes I have a tendency to not let things go until I'm forced to. So when my coffee spilled after me closing my window on it, I thought the glass broke. Thankfully, the glass didn't break. We're all good. But it did spill into my food. I had oatmeal for breakfast, which is something that I have traditionally a couple times a week. I make my oatmeal the same way, but recently I have been not really having an appetite, which is because of the heat. Currently, it's 80 degrees outside and it feels like 90. So, like I'm not really interested in eating much, which is unlike me. I normally have a healthy appetite. So, I tend to I guess gravitate on holding my food for longer because I expect to continue eating it, but I'm not eating my normal portion sizes right now, and that's okay. And I have to understand that, like, as I transition through the summer, that right now I am just having to get in my essential nutrients at least so that I can, function. Because I was probably not getting all my essential nutrients in when I was shivering last night. I think I had one actual meal yesterday and I didn't even finish that. So, hey, guys, please, if you have tips for eating in the summer when you're just not hungry and really can't finish a meal, let a girl know. You know what's also well, not unfortunate. Um, I find it really funny that like I was talking to one of my coworkers about how in the summer I tend not to eat much. This is a traditional pattern for me, except this summer I feel like it's a little bit more intense, I guess, than normal. But it's how I balance out, I guess, for the year. I tend to lose a little bit of weight in the summer, and then the rest of the 9 months of the year, I have a healthy appetite. So you will not catch a girl missing a meal. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I've just been having like watermelon or something. It's not very nutrient dense, and I feel like those like almond moms being like, "Oh yeah, just have all." No, almond moms wouldn't have that. I'm so not into that space anymore that I don't even know the like lingo anymore. I've had a, interesting relationship with my body, which is not what I was intending to talk about today, but maybe that's what I'm supposed to be talking about, which is that I like have come to really like be in my own skin and know who I am as a person and I guess my morals and my values. I still don't have the whole like purpose part figured out. I'm so sorry to admit that. I'm 26 and I don't have my life figured out. Surprise, surprise. I'm so sorry. I have a lot of books. And I also have Legos that I have not finished. It's the Groot one. It's a little dancing Groot. It's so cute. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot. I totally forgot. Speaking of body, I got my first tattoo. She's so cutie. I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. She's some strawberries. I got her. Went to tattoo shop near me. Whose artist was leaving actually. So it's a shame. I really like her art style. That's okay. She's just in another state. It's fine. Um, I yes, what I was talking about was my body and my relationship with my body, which I really love my tattoo. And I think it also kind of describes where I'm at with my body, where it's just like I I'm comfortable enough with my body that I now know that I can feel safe in choosing the tattoos that I pick out for myself, I guess. I know that I'm going to make the right choice. I know that I'm not going to make a hasty decision. Um, I want to get a fairy next, like a fairy right next to the strawberries. Oh my god, she'd be so cute. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So if you know any tattoo shops in Western New York that would like to do a little fairy girly for me, please let me know. Um, yeah, I would love her. Anyway, yeah, where was I? Talking to my body. Since I was a kid, I have known that I have been like, on the heavier side. I was never one of like the average size girls. I was always a little bit chunkier. I always had a little bit of a tummy. I always have. I don't think that's ever gonna change. And when I was a little kid, that really wasn't a big deal. But then I got a little bit older and I started noticing that all the other girls around me had flat tummies, and so did my cousins. And I would compare myself to them. And if you guys are watching this, I'm so sorry. This is a me issue, not a you issue. Love ya. Uh, yeah. So it's been an upward journey, and I grew up in the 2000s. I'm 26. I am literally uh not only do we have purity culture coming back, we also have skinny culture coming back. It's made a resurgence. I mean, we have celebrities nowadays who, yeah, it's difficult being in this position because it's not even difficult actually. I would just say like I'm just me existing in my own skin, and unfortunately, some people are gonna have a problem with that, and like that's okay, um, because it's not their body, so that's their problem, not my problem. They have a problem with me. I'm just existing. So yeah. Also, you see my little pride flag in my. Oh no, oh no. There you go. There we go. Little pride flag. She's waving in the wind. I have bookmarks there too. Let me see my romance. Can you see Rachel Reed? Hey. There we go. There we go. Like babies. Okay. Um. Oh yes. Actually, I wanted to relate this to Heartstopper too. Because currently I am rewatching it. Which thank you, Heartstopper in the background for reminding me of that. Yay. I'm currently rewatching season 3 now. My mom is rewatching it with me. I love that for both of us. I actually asked her last night. I was like, "Are you just watching this because like it's on, or do you actually enjoy it?" And she's like, "No, I like it." And we're talking about it, and she's like, "Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit unrealistic the relationships in it." And I know it's been a conversation in media for a while about how it's so romanticized, but I also do know that it is such wonderful queer joy, and I am so happy to have that because we have so much sadness in media where so many queer characters die, and I am tired of that. I am tired of them not getting their happy endings. I am looking at you, Will Byers. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. um so yeah, I am proud to be able to actually have media that is expressing queer joy. It's needed. Frankly, it is needed. And I think eventually we'll balance out and we'll hopefully have more just neutral representation. I hope. one day. I don't think that's the year for this is the year for it. But I hope that one day we will come around because I have faith. I don't know how I still have faith. I really don't. But anyway, getting back to Heartstopper. I'm so good at going on side tangents. Um, right now I am currently rewatching season 3, which, if you don't know, that is volume 4 of Heartstopper. So, Heartstopper is a book series that features two queer characters. Actually, not even two. The entire main cast, I'm sorry, is queer characters. There is a show adaptation of the books. There is 6 volumes. So the show is 3 seasons and 1 movie, and I'm currently rewatching the show in preparation for the movie that is releasing on July 17th. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Anyway, I got season 3, and season 3 is about Charlie and his anorexia and battling it and dealing with emotional consequences and his depression and I believe he has OCD too, potentially. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched it, and it's been a while since I've read it. I've only read it once, and I've only watched the season once. My mom hasn't watched the season yet. She watched the other 2 seasons prior with me, and she said she had never watched this one. And I know it's because I had watched the seasons myself and then watched them again with her, and I never watched it again with her because of how it hit me. Because it came out the same year, 2024, as I was in a very tense period of my life. I was in a very low period of my life, actually. It was the lowest period of my life. Um, Without a doubt, the lowest period of my life. And it came out at the same time. And it was heart wrenching for me to have to see these characters who had already hurt me to see go through this pain in the book to then have to go through this pain again in the show that I just didn't want to deal with again. Um, but that leads me to what originally inspired me to make this video, which was 2024 for me was it was a very interesting year. I went to grad school that year and it just wasn't the right fit for me. I was doing an asynchronous program. It was virtual through the school I went to for undergrad, and I thought it was going to be a good fit. I thought that this is the right decision for me because it aligned with what I was doing for work, what I'm doing for work currently. And it just felt like the right move, except it wasn't. And I realized that really quickly. And unfortunately, it took me until halfway through the semester before I realized that I could stop because I was going to stop otherwise. And not in a good way. So I ended up leaving the program, and it was definitely the right call. Um, but it was rough. I was dealing with a lot of mental health issues. I didn't have a therapist at the time, and I wasn't on medication. I didn't have the right tools. I wasn't doing well, and it really showed. And I don't know if maybe just I think it was the program, and I think it was also the mental illness. I would say it's both. I don't think I will go back to that specific program. Um, but yeah, I just wasn't in the right mindset. And then it was one of those years for me that everything that could go wrong would go wrong. My car started having issues, expensive issues on my birthday. Um my car ended up costing me more originally to fix this. They wanted 7 grand to fix my car. We have a warranty though, so we were able to get it down quite a bit. Um, so I ended up paying 2 grand for my car right after my birthday. When I was already still working part time because I had just been in grad school, so I hadn't come back up to full time hours yet. So yeah, it was just one of those years where thing after thing after thing will keep happening. And then And then I got into a relationship towards the end of the year, and it was lovely until it wasn't. And that's okay. But unfortunately, I was dealing with one of the lowest periods of my life at that point. I was that was the lowest period of my life. The relationship was the only thing that was making me happy. At the same time, I'm thinking it was making me feel that way in the first place. Which is life, right? Sometimes it's not them, it's you, because you are then having to fight the inner demons that come out because of being in a relationship. There are some things that come out just because you can't process them when you're alone. You have to be with another person. And that person will show you the things that you need to heal. That hurts. And that's why it was so painful for me. Because I needed to heal so much. Not to mention I was also going through spiritual awakening. So I mean that was it. That was my dark night of the soul. My lowest period of my life. But I'm grateful for it. Because I got through it. Got through it, and that's what matters. But I'm just now giving myself the appreciation for it. That I was able to do that. Because I kept telling myself that I would be able to get through it. That I would be able to come out on the other end. That I would be able to get to a point where I am content. And I want to say that I'm there. And don't get me wrong, we're going for Mercury retrograde right now. Trust me, we're still having our off days. We still are having our off days. The last few days have been good. I didn't get to sleep till 6 a.m. last night. I don't even know why. I was reading, I was watching YouTube, I just couldn't fall asleep. Um, but yeah, we still have our off days, but I'm at a point where I actually enjoy the life that I'm living. I enjoy the people that I'm around. I do enjoy what I do for a living. I wish I got paid more, but that's a whole nother topic, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. I'm grateful to be where I am in life. I'm grateful to have had the experiences that I've had, and I am grateful to be alive. I am grateful to be alive because there were points in my life that I wasn't sure that I would make it to. And I have. I'm here right now talking to you. I hope that I hope that I hope that you can understand that it's difficult. It still is difficult, but it doesn't mean that's not worth it. Life is life is worth it with all of its complexities. Most of the time. Yeah. Anyway, I cannot believe how long I've been yapping for. I hope that this video made some kind of coherent sense. I hope that someone can relate to me and also understand that, you know, maybe I can get through it too. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I will see you guys in the future. Hopefully. I'll be back. You know me. I make like a once a month appearance. So, bye bye.